Hey, what's up, guys? It's Janelle, and I'm back. I'm back from Vegas and Salt Lake City, my lovely week-long vacation, and it was one of my best, actually. It was a great vacation, and I'm gonna jump right into it. So, last Tuesday, I left my job at 12 p.m. to go to Vegas. I was driving. It was like 113 degrees outside, 90 miles outside of Vegas. I got a flat tire. It took me 35 minutes to get one bolt off because it was 113 degrees outside, and I kept losing my breath. Plus, the trucks kept whizzing by and knocking me off my feet. It was horrible. So after 35 minutes and only getting one bolt off, I sat in my car with the insurance company to see if I could get help. She was trying to send a police officer to come out and change my tire, but I couldn't see a sign because I was literally in the middle of a fucking desert. So I get out my car and I start walking. It's about an hour into this at this point. I'm walking and I'm lightheaded. I'm talking on the phone with this lady. She knows I'm lightheaded, so she keeps me talking. So about 3 blocks away from my car, I turn around and there's a guy standing at my car. I'm like, please let him change my damn tire. So before I could even get back to the car, he actually had the tire already off. I was like, thank you, Lord, thank you. So I tell the lady I'm good. She says, you're good. He actually waited, and a good thing he did because my battery was dead because my car had, my emergency lights had been on for over an hour. And I must have looked really bad because the first thing he said when he saw me was, are you going to throw up? And I was like, no, but I'm really lightheaded because I've been out here in the desert for over an hour. It was horrible. Anyway, so I finally get it going. I get to Vegas at 7 o'clock. Left at 12, got there at 7. No biggie. It was still like 100 degrees outside. So I went out walking, went shopping, met up with a friend of a friend. We went to the Venetian. It was great. I got pictures on my YouTube and MySpace and Facebook and all that stuff. Look it up. Anyway, went to the Venetian, went to about 2 bars, gambled. Again, spent a lot of money. It was great. It was good. The next day I went to the pool. I actually walked down the street with a bikini on, little shorts, with a little over thing on that was buttoned down in the front, but I had it open. But this is a big moment for me because those who know me well know that I have not worn a swimsuit or went swimming in like 10 years. Big moment. It was great. Homeboy Eric gets there and it was his birthday at 12 o'clock midnight that night. So we go walk around and get in this hot ass sun, go shopping, go gambling. We ate at Wolfgang Puck's restaurant. It was great. I had like this gourmet pizza and he had this salmon with all this little green sauces and all these little vegetables and things. Ingredients we probably never had in our life. It was great. Really expensive, but really, really good. Went to Planet Hollywood, which has been redone. It's amazing. It's all young and hip. Vegas was crowded. We went on a Tuesday to Wednesday and the casino was packed. And Planet Hollywood was one of the only casinos where they actually played like top 40. So next time we go, we're going to stay there. It was great. Anyway, went to a little lounge slash bar club situation called Koi. $20 for me to get in, but girls drank free all night. My homeboy's birthday was at 12 midnight. We got there at 12 midnight, and she let him in free too, so it was great. So a glass of wine and 3 Bacardi and Cokes later, I was fucked up. It was great. I was dancing all over the place, and it was really cool because there was a lot of really, really drunk girls there, but there was no problems. Everybody was dancing when I was dancing with girls. Yeah, I was dancing with guys. It was really, really good. Floor was really, really sticky because all the girls were really, really drunk, and I looked down, and all these girls had on no shoes. It was like nasty, not cool. Great. Got home at like 3, 4 in the morning. Time flies when you're in Vegas. Next morning, we get up, fix the tire, drive to Utah. It was great. That night, which is now Thursday night, had to hang out with my best friend because her punk ass scheduled her vacation on that Friday and forgot that I was going to be in town that same weekend. So I hung out with her at the Pie, which is a legendary restaurant in Utah. It's like a pizza place. The pizza's like this thick. You only need one piece. You take half of it. You take most of the pizza home because it's really, really good. Anyway, went to this little gay bar party, danced all night. It was great. The next day, Friday, we go to Lagoon. Lagoon's an amusement park in Utah, which is smaller than Knott's, but they have really stepped their game up. There's like 8 to 10 new rides, and there's like Cirque du Soleil shows. There's like 4 performances, but they were really, really good. I'm going to put the video on too, so you can check that out on all the MySpace and the YouTube and the Facebook and all that too. Go to the theme park, great. Actually got to ride all the rides because it's not as packed as Knott's Scary Farm or Berry Farm or Magic Mountain, so you actually got to ride like 10, 12 rides. It was great. I actually enjoyed the theme park. It was really, really nice. That night we went and saw Inception. Inception is an incredible movie. It's one of the best movies that I've seen all year. The acting's great. The concept is fresh. There's action. I was like we were in a full theater. It was silent. We were like at the edges of our seat. I actually held my breath at one point. I couldn't believe I haven't done that in years. Great freaking movie. The next day I hung out with my sister and my niece and my brother. We was all Despicable Me. It was great. Cutest movie ever, and I want to own it. And adults, kids alike will enjoy it. It's great. The soundtrack is done by Pharrell Williams, and you can tell he did the entire soundtrack. It's really, really, really good. So anyway, that night was the big party. Eric's birthday, he did Edward 40 Hands, which is where you tape 2 40 ounces to your hands, and you can't untape them until you drink them both. He drank them both in an hour and a half, so I freaking missed it because I was late to the party because I was still hanging out with my sister, but it's okay. It's my sister, my niece, and my brother, and I love them. But I did miss it. I didn't get pictures, but other people did, so I'm going to upload them as soon as I get the pictures from them because Edward 40 Hands, I got there just in time when he was finishing the last one, so I actually saw it, but I didn't get my pictures. So, anyway, it was great. Edward 40 Hands, great. And the party was great. Got drunk at the party, spent the night over there, and even, yeah. So my vacation overall was really, really nice. One of the best I've ever had. And, yeah. Next, I'm going to be doing some research on some sports for you because I know I haven't given y'all that in a while. And I'd like to do that for you. So, until we meet again, the vacation was a success. Such a success, I might even go home in like a couple of weeks because, boy, it was really, really nice to be around my family and my friends. Bye.